not just the best #2 guy. Right now, he's
the best
overall. Yeah, the best hitter in this league.
And he bunted. Nice.
He's going to go to third. Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
And Chen Chengwei is going to score easily. Wow, that's what? 90 seconds after he get on the first base. He is home scoring the first run for the Monkeys.
Oh yeah, Lin Li just...
Gao Guohui and Gao Guolin, the Gao brothers, went back-to-back in the second inning for the first time in their career, as it was also the first time in CPBL history, and in which two brothers batted home run in back-to-back fashion. Back on May 6, 2016, the Gao brothers did bail home runs in the same game, but not in the back-to-back way. So last night was the first time in the history of CPBL to have the brothers went deep back-to-back. And it's a ground ball went through to center. That's another base hit. The Monkeys will score the second run on the night. We have a 2-0 game. Note about that back-to-back home run by him and his brother was that Gao Guohui was batting ahead of Gao Guolin, and then he hit a 2-run shot. He went returned to the dugout. He went back to the deeper part of the dugout to have to get some water to drink, and then he just all of a sudden hearing cheerings from the dugout. He was like, "Oh, somebody hit a home run!" And then he was like, he didn't know at that time that it was his younger brother who was hitting the home run, and then he was definitely very happy about that. So he was like, it came. He was saying to the media after the game, they're saying that the second home run, which was bailed by Gao Guolin, just came so fast. He didn't even have enough time to finish a bottle of water right there. But nonetheless, that was the first time for their career and also in CPBL history for brothers to have back-to-back home run. And that's a fly ball. It drops right there among the three fielders. As Chen Jin came home to score the third run on the night. And that's a base hit right there. One run will score. And that's a high fly. The right fielder runs to the warning track to make the catch. That's the first up. Runner goes, and that's a high fly to right. And it is gone. Liang Jiarong's third home run of the season drove in another 2 runs for the Monkeys. We have a 6-0 game.
Bring out the coffin. We're going to bury that one in right field.
Well, now all of the pressure is on Liao Jianfu right now. He's the only one on the starting lineup to go without a hit so far. The pitching coach, Zhu Liang, he's got a new baseball from the play umpire. That signals the end of the night for Chen Shipeng. And it's a high fly to center. It's going and it's gone. A 3-run shot from Lin Li for his 5th consecutive games to go with a home run. And that one actually went to deep center. 5 games, 5 home runs.
Yeah, Lin Li break coffin, 5 straight games. As we see, Zhu Liang will make another trip to the mound. And it'll be a pretty short leash on Chen Mingquan if he yanks him right here, because he hasn't recorded any. Oh, wow.
The umpire's down. Play umpire, he reminded of the days that when I and my wife, then my girlfriend, was dating. She's a nurse.
Okay.
So she's complaining being spending too much time in the stadium with baseball. So he actually during the weekend he actually came to the stadium to become the first responder as a trainer, and who one of the jobs that she had was to take care of the umpires when the umpires got hit like that. 3-2 pitch. That's the first base hit. Oh, here goes the no-hitter. This opportunity to express our most sincere appreciation to all of you joining us and supporting us in the past few months. It was not in my wildest imagination that we'll be able to provide English broadcasts of CPBL games to the world before the start of this season. And as we're sitting in the booth at Taoyuan International Baseball Stadium, where everything started exactly 100 days ago, I would like to give a shout out to Fubon Guardians, the managing director for 11 Sports Taiwan, for her vision and her determination to start the first ever English broadcast in the 30+ year history of CPBL. I will enjoy the season as much as our fans on the stands tonight. And that's safe on the second base. They're joining us and supporting us. And that's a base hit. The Monkeys will be scoring another run. It's 10-0, and Chefei is safe on the second base.
Oh, because he had the momentum going that way, trying to tag him. I think he actually kind of, semi-glove punched him right in the helmet, which, at certain angles is going to hurt a little bit.
And that's a fly ball that went into the glove of the third baseman for the third out. One ball too short. 6-4. Hey! It's a double play.
Just like that, the leadoff hit is erased. 2 out.
One more too short. A long throw. That's the second out of the inning. Well, that's also
concerned with the game at this point because, whoa, did I hit him?
I guess it. Wow.
It did not. It hit something, right?
Yeah. It's bad, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, that one caught squarely on his bat. So that is a foul ball. Boost for the Dragons. As we see, this is another base hit up the middle. That's likely going to put the Guardians on the board, as Yao Guangwei will come around and just slide in ahead of the tag to score the Guardians' first run on the night. An RBI.
And that's a fly ball. Drop right there in the left center. And it's going to clear the bases, I suppose.
Yeah,
2 more runs added for the Guardians. On the top of the 6th.
Happen.
And it's a ground ball. That's for the second out of the inning. And back to the topic.
So, yeah, if you believe that the brothers are going to stop. So,
and that's a high fly to right, and it is gone. The second home run on the season for Yang Ruicheng. 2 for 4 tonight. And we have a 11th, we have a 12-3 game now.
Yeah, the Guardians finally scored 3 runs, but the Monkeys getting 2 of them right back here. As you know, for Lin Zhenghua, a sidearm pitcher like he is, it's very tough to face opposite-handed players. Because, they simply see the ball for so long out of his hand. Problems.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a high fly.
I think that's...
It is gone! The second home run of the night for Liang Jiarong, number 4 season. A 2-run shot to give the Monkeys a 14-3 lead at the bottom of the 8th. That's a ball that hit way high for Malloy Pong, who did not really start to chase the ball in the very beginning. But after he realized that he needed to go further and further, it was too late. It turns out that he did not have to go any further because the ball went out of the...
To 9 years, and in the CPBL that would be 9 years.
A ground ball to third, a long throw to first. And that is the final out of the first half season in this very special year of 2020. The Monkeys, who is the home team, won this game 14-3.